Hey guys, Najaam Lee here and welcome to another day with me. I'm outside, I'm taking in the summer feel right now. It is about 80 degrees, the sun is out, the sky is clear, and I'm super excited because tomorrow we are dropping my new short film called Light Wide Open, and I am super duper excited about it because I just been working on a lot of different projects, and this project is really cool because it just came about so quickly, and it was just like fun to shoot, fun to put together, and it's an abstract short film, and one of many to come, but I am super excited about this one. So today, this is what we're doing. I am doing a quick interview with you guys. Some of the questions that I did get regarding this particular film: how did I put it together, how did I get into filmmaking, and so much more. So stick with me as we go through a few of the questions and get to answer them for you. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel right here at Najaam Lee. Remember, click that red button below, and don't forget the bell, which you will be notified when we drop tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Eastern time, and it will go all over the world, so you guys check it out. I'm just so excited about this. So don't forget, please give 2 thumbs up for this video. Give me some hearts as well. I love when you guys give hearts. And don't forget to be there online wherever you are. Click that link and watch my new short film called Light Wide Open. Okay, so we're back. Now I'm gonna answer a few of the questions that I got, and I'm super excited about this because I get to find out and answer some things that you guys been thinking and been wondering and curious about. So I'm super excited. How did the name Light Wide Open come about? So Light Wide Open came about during a time through editing, and I had an idea to do something with lights, and just the figure of speech of it is just, you know, we usually say eyes wide open, but Light Wide Open is all about the inner and the outer coming together and exploring that through emotions, exploring that emotion, what it is. I had another name for it, but it didn't work, and I just kept on editing because a lot of times when I do edits is when titles and names and different things come through for me, because it's all coming together. The next question is, how did I start putting this movie together? And as I said, it started out quickly, and what I mean by quickly was I had for several months before been thinking about putting together an abstract short film, and I wanted something that was different, unique, and I've been shooting for a couple years now, utilizing my camera phone and also my other camera, and anytime that I'm out that something gives me an idea that I'm looking at, I just, you know, capture it. And so with this, it was one of those days I was exploring, and I don't know, it just came to me. I saw like the walls of different buildings, and I was shooting, and I couldn't stop. Like a lot of ideas were flooding. And when something like that comes really naturally and easily, I know, okay, I gotta make this. And so that's what happened through my exploration, being outside, looking around, and being in that moment of it is how I started shooting all these different walls and concrete and sidewalks, and, you know, anything that I could see and it just came together. And I was at a bus stop, I was there at church, cars were passing by back and forth. Yeah, it was like a whole bunch of different things happening in this one spot, and I took advantage of it and just started shooting. Your next question is, how did I get started in filmmaking? Why filmmaking, why producing, why directing? Alright, so I've always been an artist. Many of you that do know me, I do healing as well. Coming from a holistic health background of Ayurveda, and just diving deep into that of, you know, my spirituality, and exploring all that, and really seeing that I have a really unique talent to helping other people and connecting from different veils, different realms, and also I see that it really helps other people to become better in their life, do better in their life. And so that's one aspect, and I call that an art because it is an art. Everyone's different, and how I do it is different. I built on it and learned and all these different skills, but it's like almost painting a canvas to me when I do healing. I look at the body as a canvas as well. So art, I've always been doing since I was a kid. I've loved drawing. I love capturing things and using my fingers and making things, and I've always been doing that from, I don't know, maybe 3 years old, 4 years old. And then I got into modeling, and then I got into acting very young, and through my college years especially, I did some acting, and I did some shows and movies, and I've always been on the I've seen both sides. So I've been in front of the camera, and I've also been behind the camera. The camera I really love. I really enjoy being in front of it, and I also enjoy being behind it, because again, I'm like an artist, painting and putting things together, so I can see things and it'll be unique to me. I don't see it as, okay, there's a tree. I see it as, you know, something else. I can see beyond that and create all these things with my imagination. I wanted to dive in more into that, but of course life gets in the way until I got my hands on a camera, a camcord, basically, and that was, I think, early 2000. I actually got my hands on like someone else's camcorder, and I was doing little videos and stuff, and then I got my BlackBerry later. A few years later, I got my BlackBerry, and my BlackBerry, I was just like, yes, you know, with doing a lot of photos, a lot of photography, and also videos. And then I also had my computer that had a video on it, and I was just utilizing and trying to create and, you know, put pieces together. And I saw that I really loved it. I really enjoyed it. I had fun with it, and hours would go by, and I just still want to continue. I'm like that with my drawing, I like that with my painting, I'm like that with my healing, I like that with my teaching. Like everything that I do, I'm like that. I can pour hours into it, researching, discovering, you know, uncovering things. It's always made me happy, and it's always made me want to do more and more of it. And then it just clicked. I was doing photo shoots for model development, for models' portfolios in New York. And I was also doing that in Georgia, teaching models how to walk, utilize the runway, and different things. But I always had my camera. I'm always capturing on my camera. What really made me really try it was because 1 year at Fashion Week, Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week in New York, I had a photographer and videographer with me. He does both, and his name's Brian, and great guy. from New York as well, and he was just amazing of how he captured things. So one of these fashion shows we went to shoot, and I was covering, and he brought several cameras with him, and he plopped one in my hand. And I was like, what do you want me to do with this? This was the first time like I had one of these like really technical type of cameras. He said, look and shoot. And I was like, you know, and there's other people. I'm like, I don't know how to work this. What are you doing? He's like, it's really easy. Look through here, press this button. And I was just so stunned. But at the same time, I was like, okay. And I was so nervous because now it's like I'm on a professional thing, and I'm like, I'm supposed to capture it. Like, so I tried and worked it and did what he said and how to do it. And it was like, he just threw me into it. I think maybe he saw that I could do it, but I was too scared. And so with him doing that, really put me into it. I had no choice but to do it, especially with that type of professional camera that he gave me, to like go ahead and capture. I'm gonna go on this side, you go over there and capture over there. And I was just like, okay. I was so scared, guys. I was so scared, but I did it. And so from that time on, it's always been, I locked that in the back of my head, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this one day. I'm gonna do a movie one day, because all these ideas start flooding. Like, it just started flooding, especially while I was on shoots, and they just kept flooding in, and I was like, okay, I really have to do this. So I started piecing things, and I said I'll use my phone, because the phones were really good with their videos. They're starting to really upgrade them, and I couldn't afford like the camera that I have now, and I got creative with my phone. It taught me a lot about lighting, angles, shadows, and I'm still learning, you know. I'm still learning, and I'm diving. But the thing is, I love location. I love being on location to shoot. I love going to the beach. I love going to different places and shoot. So while I was still doing model development, I would then also shoot my thing as well. I really wanted to capture visions that I was having from beginning to end, and it forced me to learn every aspect of the camera, such, you know, from laying out pre-production all the way to post-production. And I'm still learning, I'm still working on it, but the thing is, I'm jumping, and I love to jump into it and make it happen, and I'll figure my way through. This particular film technically is my second one. I did my first one, which was Black Divide White, and the trailer's out, but I felt kind of timid to put it out. But I've been encouraged to say, just put it out, just put it out. And so I think I'm going to be putting that one out after this particular launch of Light Wide Open, and you guys will be able to get to see it as well. And I probably will put that on another like Kickstarter or something, because I would love to get some support on it, because I want to enter other competitions, like film competitions, to like show my work. And so that's something I'm looking towards. So that will be probably on Kickstarter, and you guys can, you know, totally watch and also help me out by donating whatever you can. We're sending that up right now too. Yeah, I think I answered every one of them. You guys are so great and awesome. Let me see if there's anything on the back of the paper that I have here. The other thing is that you guys were asking is how long did it take for me to edit? I think edit is like the longest thing to do when it comes to any film that you put together. Editing takes a while, because now you're taking all these pieces that you've shot and trying to like now fit the puzzle together. And if you have like a lot of takes of things, you know, you have to go through each one, see what it is, does it make sense with what you're trying to put together. And so that takes a while. That's where you I would say, like, if you're drawing, that's where all the layout is, and you're painting. Now you're painting and you're trying to put everything in the colors and the shadows and the highlights. Like, it takes time. So for this particular film, it took me maybe 2 weeks with this particular film. With my other film, Black Divide White, that took months. Yeah, that was the other question you guys were asking me. What does it mean? And so the film is just really about exploring emotions through structure. And we all live in structure, whether you believe it or not. Everything that we have around us is structure. So there's emotions to it. If you've ever felt when you move into a house, or you know, you're looking for a home, and you walked into a few of them, you just didn't feel connected, or it just felt cold, or it felt spooky, or it felt warm, it felt happy, or there's energy there in these structures, you know, that we're surrounded by, that we live in, that we utilize, even our vehicles, the bus, the train, whatever. These things are all structure. And so I wanted to explore that, and I probably will continue exploring that in my next few upcoming projects, of really exploring structure and the emotions it gives. And so this is what this is. It's an introduction of this particular abstract artistic way that I'm going about it, of, you know, feeling structure and what the emotions and feelings that it gives off to us as humans. You guys will totally enjoy this. And yeah, let me know in the comments below after watching. You know, post a comment, let me know how do you feel, you know, and what you take from it. And please let everybody know about it, share it, and so that they can watch on Thursday, this Thursday, yes, tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Light Wide Open premieres on YouTube, on my YouTube channel at Najaam Lee. And to learn more about me and the things that I do, you can go over to najaamlee.com. My production company is nlartproductions, and anytime I'm doing film and stuff, there are some trailers of other things that I've done, other films that I've put together, and you can check that out over at my YouTube page at Najaam Lee. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button, because it's gonna be a fantastic. I'm so excited and thrilled about this. So follow me. I'm always on Instagram. That's my place, my heart, followed by Facebook and Twitter, all at Najaam Lee, Najaamlee. And if you guys have any questions, or I'm always looking to collaborate. And if you're interested in collaborating on future stuff, you know, send me some details at najaamleestudios@gmail.com, and I will have all that information below that you guys can just go ahead and, you know, eat up and save and copy and paste or whatever. So thank you so much, you guys, for joining me today for this particular interview outside. I'm enjoying, and I am so excited just to present this to you guys, and I truly hope that you enjoy it, and it'll inspire you or motivate you on your dreams, your journey that you are putting together for yourself. Alright, love you guys, and I can't wait. Tomorrow it goes down. Tomorrow we go down. It go down in the B-town. Okay. Alright, bye guys.